space in here. Oh, take the cord out the way. Get a little more down there. Oh, sorry. Trying to set it up properly. Okay. All right. This is going to be the all signs. Today is the 24th. So this is going to be a generating may or may not resonate. Oh, I got to pull this up a little higher. Wait. So it's going to be a generating may or may not resonate. That's my word. If it does not apply, you let it fly. You take the meat. You leave the bone. If you're new here, please like and subscribe. Help me grow my little baby channel into a fully grown channel, please. If you're returning, I appreciate you trusting. That Contessa gonna do what? Tell the truth and shame the devil all day, every day. We got the 9 of Wands here. So there's some deep contemplation going on. This does not feel like this is for... This doesn't feel like this is for Aries. This feels like this is more like a general message. Maybe some of you need to take a moment for yourselves before you get back into the rat race. Entiende? Where like maybe you need to rest. Like you still got things that you want to do, still got things you want to accomplish, but you need a minute. You maybe lock yourself away from the world. Maybe the snowstorm coming will be good for you, right? To help you focus, right? That's just a little something. Well, we're going to do Aries right now. Aries is going to be 217. All right, Aries. Aries. What's going on with Aries right now? What's information? Ooh, do we have for Aries? 9 of Pentacles. Okay. Ooh, somebody bringing an offer to somebody. But the thing is, there may be a lot of time has passed, or maybe whatever. If somebody here wants something to grow, right? That is the Knight of Pentacles. Pentacles are what? Stability, right? You see this 2 of Wands right here. It's almost like someone took a long time to decide whether or not they're going to plant these bulbs. You see the bulbs right there, right? And somebody has to make a decision to dig down into the dirt, right? Someone here is trying to avoid heartbreak, though. So this feels like someone may be forced to make a decision. You see how they're wearing armor? This may not be something someone really necessarily wants to do. It may be something that they're forced to do, and they may still be in 2 minds of doing it. Like maybe a decision has not been made yet, but the threat of heartbreak is still there. Hello, John Hill. I hope I pronounced that properly. All right, let's go to Taurus. Taurus, 410. Taurus. I'm late today. Yo, I was trying to get some some supplies. You know, before the stores are packed. Everybody doing shopping. You can't get down the aisle. Queen of Cups. All right. Hello. Hi, Joe Marin. And the Chariot. Okay. So what's going on with the Queen of Cups and the Chariot? But the Queen of Cups is going a different way. Wait a minute now. The Queen of Cups is going the other way. Somebody taking their cup on a ride. Let's see. And we got the Queen of Swords right underneath it. Did y'all do your shopping already? I don't know how many of y'all on the East Coast. Well, I hear the storm is so big that it doesn't matter if you're on the East Coast or not. The Empress. Ooh. The thing is, somebody knows that this is coming their way. Somebody knows this is coming their way. Something is coming. And I think it's an offer of stability with this Chariot here. You see how the Empress is looking back? She could see the Chariot coming. Right? She could see the Chariot coming. But what I'm not digging is this Queen of Cups and the fact that she's facing the other direction. She's carrying that cup very carefully. If you notice, she's trying to make sure that none of this spills, right? Thank you. Yeah, this is a very unusual deck. Joe Marin. Oh, and we got Judgment. Somebody may be getting ready to reject an offer. Just piggybacking off of Aries just a little bit. Oh, it feels like somebody feels like you don't deserve it. Maybe you had somebody waiting too long. I don't know who you are. I don't know if you are an Aries, if you are a Taurus. I don't know. Maybe you dealing with a Taurus or an Aries. I don't normally read like that. Normally, if my reading is for Taurus, it's for Taurus. Hello, hello. Oh, hey, Love Will. Pipoose, sing. I hope I'm pronouncing that properly. Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready for the snow? Someone here may feel like the offer is not big enough, right? You see how it's just the head. Something about the offer may not seem right to this Empress. So there's something here, and again, it's piggybacking off of Aries. Someone feels like they might deserve more than what somebody bringing. Yeah, I'm late today. Normally I go live at 12. I tried to get some stuff, like my little fur baby. I had to get more food for her, and I tried to get a couple things, I mean, we're not being snowed in for a month. At least I don't think we are. So, Six of Cups. This is for this. I don't normally do this. Normally it's 3 cards for each one. But since this came out, we're going to let it go. Somebody may have took their time waiting for or putting on wanting to please their family or their friends or whatever. You see how there's a show going on here? So you ready, Love Will, huh? Yo, it is bitterly cold outside. I was like, nah, I got to get the bed back inside. I can't do this. But the supermarket was packed. Yo, you can't get any milk. All the bread is gone. All the... Yo, I'm like, people shopping like they're going to be snowed in for the next 3 weeks. Somebody, this feels here like somebody just took too damn long. And now somebody went from the Queen of Cups to the Empress. And they looking like, what are you bringing me with this rusty ass chariot? I don't want that rusty ass chariot. I need an emperor. And I need an emperor that has more than a head. I need an emperor that has a heart too. I need an emperor who is going to show me affection and love and blah, blah, blah. That's a lot of love in this cup. Somebody here may have taken too long, trying to please friends and family, trying to decide whether or not this was appropriate or you were appropriate for, oh, wow. Oh, I shuffled that the Magician is still there. So, you see how it's like this person tried to put somebody through trials and tribulations in order to see if they were a good fit. Here we go with that fit again. I don't know, is somebody a rock star, a superstar, a movie star in their own mind, maybe? Maybe that's why it's just ahead. Are they a rock star in their own mind? Because somebody here was like, oh, is he good enough? Is she good enough? And was like, it feels like they just took too long. But this person likes to, oh, there's ego here. There's so much ego here. Bricked up. What does that mean? Worth of art. What does that mean? Hi, Joe. I don't know why Joe keeps saying hi. Hi, Joe. I think I said hi already. But let's move on. Okay, Taurus. Again, Taurus. Watch Aries. Aries, watch Taurus, because they piggybacking off of one another. Somebody here let indecision let them get the best of them, and they about to lose out on something very precious. That's an Empress right there. So somebody may tell somebody to come. They bringing an offer. Somebody gonna tell them to kick rocks. Let's do Gemini. 11:25. Ooh, yes, I'm late today because I tried to go get stuff, and man, you can't get through the aisles. It's absolute insanity there. I feel sorry for the people that work there. Like, you got to deal with every Tom, Dick, and Karen that come through the door. Oh, all right, Gemini. We got the Hangman. Somebody running out of time. What's going on here? Notice we got two major arcanas. See, okay, so if y'all notice, this is starting to tell a story, right? Because here, we don't have any. This is all free will, right? No major arcana. Somebody here took too damn long to decide to try to, to plant roots, right? Somebody to make something solid, to make an offer. And now somebody done been sitting on this cup so long, all full with this love. They like, you know what? Maybe you not worthy, because you want to come bring me an offer on a rusty damn chariot, and I don't want that rusty damn chariot. And now we got the Hangman and the Six of Swords, right? And the Tower. Because we had that Three of Swords right there. So there's something here, somebody trying to avoid heartbreak. What does I got bricked up mean? I don't think Maya's here. But again, we are late. So I am late. She's a sweetheart. She helps me and she moderates for me when I go live sometimes. So there's a story being told through this whole thing. And so now somebody, you may have already rejected this person, rejected this offer. This could even be a job where people, maybe they had you jump through hoops, where you were like doing projects and showing them the skill set you could do. And then you like, you know what? Go, boy, bye, girl, bye. I don't need this job that bad. That happened to me one time. I went and I interviewed, and then it was a privately owned company. And the guy was like, oh, well, can you come in and work for a day, blah, blah, blah. And I came in and I worked a few hours, and yeah, they paid me, but then he was still like, I'm not really sure. And I told the recruiter, because it was a job through a recruiter, I was like, you know what? I'm going to say no. He don't have to think about it anymore. No, I'm good. I'm just going to move the hell on. I stayed there for 5 hours. You don't know right now you had me do this and do that and do this and do that, and you still don't know? Then you know what? I'm not the person. Just like this, if you've been with somebody for a certain amount of time and you've done this and blah, 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 blah with this person, and this person still don't know, deuces. They not the one for you. I'm not the one for you. You're not the one for me. We're not the one for each other, because you're taking too damn long to make a decision that should feel natural, right? It should feel natural. There should be no debating. This feels like somebody like was weighing the pros and cons, and like it feels like y'all were having conversations. That may not be for all of you, but because this person, there's a lot of ego here, especially here with Taurus. And this person like went through this whole thing. Some of y'all may have walked away, and now this person is dealing with the heartbreak, and they're wondering what they could do. But there's a time here. There's a time that just keeps ticking. Time keeps moving forward, even if you wanted to stand still. So you got the Hangman and the Tower. That's two major arcana. If someone here fucked around and found out. Whoever this is, they fucked around and found out. Wheel of Fortune. Listen to Contessa when she talk, please. The Wheel of Fortune. They wasted time trying to look a gift horse in the mouth. Because I feel like, honestly, I don't see no emperor on the table. You the only empress right there. You the only empress right there. Looking at this fool trying to plant these bulbs right here. Too little too late, mofo. It's too little too late. You lost a unicorn, baby. Let's move. I'm sorry. Let's move on to Cancer. 1625. I'm sorry. Oh, lost a good one. Well, you lost a damn unicorn. And now you want to come in and make a bullshit ass offer with a rusty ass chariot. Nah, B. Come on, let's do Cancer. Cancer, I wish y'all would just go get married already. He too good for himself. Exactly. This one. Okay. See, listen. All of these are connected. Cancer, not a source. Somebody getting ready to move. Either somebody's coming in to try to make a change. Five of Swords. I'm not making this. Y'all, I'm not here to blow smoke up your colito. Somebody here is getting ready to go on a new adventure. They on that horse. That horse is going to start running. That means things are going to start moving real fast. Okay? And whatever cannot keep up is getting left the hell behind. Okay? Oh, the inappropriate artist. Hi. How you doing? You in California, yes? If I remember correctly, you in someplace warm, right? I hope it's warm because it's freezing over here on the East Coast. It was like 10 degrees. I'm like, damn, I can't do this. Why do I still live where it's cold? I saw this. No, I saw this in the very beginning of this video. When I started the live, I said it. I was like, I think this is not a message for Aries. I think this is a message for everybody. It's like a general message. I spoke about there's still a desire here because we have that. There's a 9 of Wands. We still have that one wand of desire. But somebody needs to take time to heal and to focus on themselves, right? Before they go back out into the world. And Temperance. I saw Temperance before I started shuffling. Actually, I was shuffling with the cards, and then I stopped on Temperance, and then once I started shuffling again. Well, Temperance was there as well. Another time element. There's something about divine timing here that I'm sorry to say someone may have missed. But if they made their bed, they got to lie in it. So somebody here is going on a new adventure. Wow, Temperance came back. Temperance came back. You may have been very patient with this person, whoever this person is. Oh, Connecticut. I would agree. Mexico is definitely warm by comparison. Ooh, so we got Judgment, more major arcana. The Queen of Swords, we saw her too. We saw her too earlier. So there may be some arguing going back and forth. Someone here may feel isolated, but I don't think it's you. I don't think it's you, Cancer, and I don't think it's you, the collective, because all of these readings are bleeding together, okay? I think this is someone else, and I still think that whoever you rejected, if you did already reject them, they still hold a candle to you. They still hold a candle to you, and although they may still have options, I don't think those options are anything like you. I don't think their options inspire them the way that you do. And I'm not making, like I said, I'm not here to blow smoke up your colito, but there is going to be some communication here. Communication that there's blood on that sword. Communication where you may be a little harsh, you may be a little judgmental, but this person has to know the truth. This person has to know the truth. They have to know how they affected you, how, if you had patience with them, how much patience you gave away to them when they doesn't feel like they deserved it. I gotta tell the truth and shame the devil. It doesn't feel like they deserved it. There's something about this person almost looking like, oh, I'm too good for them. I'm too good. No, you what? Yo, I'm a unicorn. Let's move on to Leo. 2133. This may be a stalker for some of you. It may be somebody who does not want to take. They don't want to lie in the bed that they made. Yeah, we're doing Leo right now. Leo is coming. What's going on for Leo? This feels like somebody who just doesn't want to accept that they let a unicorn slip through their fingers. Feels like, oh, okay, what are we doing? These two? Oh, the King of Cups. All right, Leo. What's funny is when I lay this down, you're going to see that the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups are looking at each other. The Four of Pentacles. What did I say? Somebody trying to hold on real tight. Somebody here may be resisting change. Or there's something here about somebody losing something that they worked very hard for. Four of Cups. Two of Cups. I don't think if this is your story, meaning all the other, all the other ones that are related to it, I don't think you see this person as a viable solution, a viable partner anymore. I think that although it may seem sad for you, like you have done your healing here. And like I said, that queen became that empress, and here come a King of Cups. But they're trying to approach you in a way that, in the space you used to be in. You're not in that space anymore. You're the empress. You're not in that space anymore. You want more. Like, meaning this person, you wanted this person to live, you wanted to live with this person, you wanted to cohabitate or something, as an example. That's not for everybody. And now you're like, I'm an empress. I want to get married. I don't just want to live with somebody. I don't want to have a conversation with somebody and have to coerce them to live with me. I want someone who's going to choose me. This is what's going on here. I want someone who's going to choose me. And even if they come with an offer, they're still holding back. And that holding back is what's making them go into that fire. That holding back is what's going to make them lose everything. That fear of loss is going to be what's make them lose everything. She said, I choose you, baby. That's right. Get out of here. Yo, you let a unicorn go. Let me see how more unicorns you come up with in your travels. Let's move on to Virgo. 2458. I keep thinking about that movie. With this guy, he was playing the devil. And can I say the devil on YouTube? I don't know. And what is his name? But he played a really good devil. It was an old movie. I think it was The Last Unicorn or something. It was Tom Cruise when he was real young. I forgot the name of the movie, but Tom Cruise was in it, and the guy who was in it who played the devil, he had this speech in it where he was talking about how the devil, his speciality is killing dreams or something like that. Knight of Wands. All right, what's going on with Virgo? This is the first time I ever seen it continue like this. Let's see if Virgo still got the same. I don't know if Tom Cruise is evil or not, but I know Tom Cruise played the hero in the movie, and there were, I don't know, it was from the 80s, from the early 80s, I think, because Tom Cruise was young. And the guy who played the devil played in the Rocky Horror Picture Show. He played the guy, the tranny. He played that in the Rocky Horror Picture Show, and then he played the devil in what I don't know if the movie's called The Last Unicorn. Is it Tim Roberts? I know the guy who played it passed away. I need one more, please. Oh, what is going on here? So we got the Knight of Wands. Oh, Lord. Again, I keep... somebody fucked around and found out. The Eight of Pentacles and the Nine. Somebody here thought money was going to bring them some happiness. Somebody here thought money was going to bring them some happiness, but the thing is, like, it was only temporary. And now it's gone. What is going on here? I don't know if somebody became like a sugar mama, sugar daddy, sugar baby. Yes, Tim Curry. That's who it was. Thank you. It was Tim Curry. He played the devil. Oh, my God. If you look up on YouTube, Tim Curry playing the devil. He was amazing. Honestly, he scared the shit out of me when I first watched it. But in seeing it as an adult, I can appreciate his ferocity. He was in love with the girl. I don't know why. It was something about bringing darkness across the land, so they had to kill the last unicorn because the unicorn was the bringer of the light, or blah blah blah. But it was Tim Curry and Tom Cruise. Somebody, I don't know if this because this is kind of feeling like a fur baby. No, it's not a fur baby. I hope it's not a fur baby. This feels like a sugar daddy, sugar baby, sugar mama, sugar baby kind of situation. But it was more like somebody being with somebody for money, or somebody thought they would get something out of it. And it's not working out the way they thought that it would. This feels like it's completely separate from the rest of the reading, where each one of y'all, from Aries to Leo, it felt like it was the same story. This is completely different. Let's move. But someone is stressed the hell out. I don't even think that cat is alive. I don't know. All right, let's 2933 for Libra. 2933. All right. Who's going down? I don't know. Maybe I missed what that was in response to. I'm sorry. If y'all could please give me a like. If it's making sense for you. if it's resonating. Not everything will resonate, but hopefully I can offer some help, some assistance. This is for Libra. We got the Five of Swords. Damn. I swear to you, it feels like this Five of Swords. It feels like this guy is looking at this king, looking back at this king, and it's like, ha, 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 ha. You coming with King of Cups when it's too late. She's an emperor now. I don't, maybe this is somebody's ego, somebody's, somebody they're looking to get advice from. But let's see. We'll see. But that's just what it feels like to me right now. Let's see what's going on for Libra. What's going? Oh, I'm hoping that we still get Ace of Wands. I'm hoping, and the Hierophant. Dun dun dun. I'm hoping we still have electricity. That's the only thing that I'm really hoping for. Like, I do not want to lose electricity, but I gotta make sure everything is fired up. You know, everything is. I got batteries. I already have flashlights, but I got batteries. I'm making sure everything is charged and everything before the storm comes. So we got fives are temporary in tarot. For me. I don't know about for everybody else, but for me. The Hierophant and the Ace of Wands. This Ace of Wands is giving me... It's giving me somebody having a baby. There may be a fight for a child in a situation where the Hierophant can be, sometimes it's, oh, I'm sorry, the thing is shaking. The Hierophant can be, it can be a lawyer, it can be a judge, it could be something religious. But this may be somebody fighting for the custody of a child. Or this could be somebody that lost a child recently and is having a religious, how do you say it, when someone doesn't believe in God anymore or believe in a higher power, a crisis, right? This could be somebody that lost a child is having a religious crisis, a crisis of faith. A crisis of faith. This feels like they're dealing with it all by themselves. This doesn't feel like they have a very strong support system. Like, but this is all you're giving me. You're not giving me any. I'm gonna get one more. I mean, we got the Eight of Cups at the bottom. So if it's a fight for a child or for children, it could be child support. It could be somebody looking for custody of the children. Let me have one more, please. The Fool. Someone's got to be careful here. You see how those are piranha? Like, this Fool went out into that water, but they were asleep. You see how he's wearing pajamas. He's wearing sleeping clothes. Granted, they like oldie time sleeping clothes, but they're sleeping clothes. And so there's someone here is asleep to the dangers that they can face jumping into that water. This may be somebody who thinks the grass is greener on the other side. Like, maybe somebody's getting divorced, because we do have the Eight of Cups here. Or they're leaving a situation and they thought that it would be very easy for them to bring their children with them or to get the children from somebody else. This could be a dad trying to get maybe they cheated on the wife and they thought, oh, well, I'm the breadwinner. I can get the children very easily. And they're going to be facing issues that they did not anticipate. Because that Fool jumped in the water, but they were asleep. Not only that, but you see how little light is there, right? That sun, that's I'm sorry, that's not the sun, that moon. That moon doesn't give off very much light. So this person is kind of jumping into something new in the dark. They don't really know everything they need to know about whatever situation this is. Not only that, but this Hierophant is giving me, if you look at justice in this deck, justice is taking bribes, right? And this is very much giving me the justice card energy, but from this deck, and the justice is taking bribes. So the outcome is not guaranteed here, whatever's going on here. But I do feel like it's a legal issue. 3605. Okay, we're gonna move on to Scorpio. It does. Like, I'm answering the inappropriate artist. It does feel like it's a collective one. Because it feels like, at least when until we got up to Virgo, it felt like they were all running into each other. Like the energy was just popping. Ping, 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 ping. Let's do Scorpio, please. Don't make me change the deck. Sometimes I get this sensation in my arms when the deck is not appropriate and I need to change the deck. I think a change in deck is coming. Like, I can kind of feel it. Seven of Wands. This is somebody. Wow. This is piggybacking off of this one. Somebody running around in the dark. You see how it's dark and they've got the hands in front of them? Listen, it might be about the country. I don't know. I'm trying to give examples of the energy that I'm getting. Nine of Cups. And the King of Pentacles. Wow. Somebody here has to make a decision. We got the Knight of Cups. Who commands the Knight? The King, right? The King of Cups. Who's this? The King of Pentacles. This feels like somebody has to choose between what is being offered here and what is being offered here. And there's like a lot of confusion here. Again, this is not feeling like an outcome. It doesn't feel like a decision has been made yet. I just feel the confusion, like somebody running around in the dark. Running around in the dark. Well, why is this knight in all of this armor, though? I'm just saying, cuidado, because you never know. There might be some lies in the midst of these offers. Even if it's a job, be careful, because something doesn't feel right about this knight in all this damn armor. Let's move on to Sagittarius. This is, I'm not digging that, but these two are piggybacking over one another. So if you, Scorpio, go to Libra, Libra, go to Scorpio, they're related to each other. 3908. I need to get another stand from my phone because I don't like the way it's shaking like this. Whenever I move, like, I'm not even really moving that much, but it's shaking. Sagittarius. What do we have for Sagittarius? Ooh, okay, Page of Swords. This might be somebody needing to watch their words. Watch your words before you get in trouble. Wheel of Fortune. Temperance. We've been seeing her since the beginning. And the King of Wands. So Someone here may have some burdens. This is either burdens becoming. You see how this King of Wands got all these little minions around. There may be problems that are being resolved, or there are problems that are coming to your attention. Because there's a focus here on what needs to change, right? What needs to change? We saw the Wheel of Fortune again too. So this is repeating messages are very relevant. And so this may not be the time for major changes here. This feels like a warning, Sagittarius, where this may not be the time to take on more responsibility. Somebody may be getting a second job. Somebody may be adopting a child, or looking to have a child, or take on some other responsibility, maybe a promotion at work. But it feels like there's something about the time that's not really going to be working in your favor. So this is more like a warning. Like if you're looking to cut things out and you're looking for truth in situation, this also may be the fact that you need to find the truth in offers that you are examining, right? So if somebody brings you an offer, because that is the King of Wands, we can't ignore that. The King of Wands will tell you, if he tell you it's raining, look out your window. Okay? You don't want somebody telling you a horse died, cow fast story when it come time for them to give you everything that you were supposed to get. I can't even make this up. 10 of Cups. I'm not going to put it there because it doesn't feel right to put it there, but this is more like a warning for you, Sagittarius. All that glitters is not gold. And so be careful of somebody offering you, especially if it's a job. Wow, I just saw the devil too. Especially if it's a job, if you're looking for another job. I'm not here to blow smoke up your colito, okay? Listen to Contessa when she talk. Watch out for people that are trying to offer you. 4250. All right, Capricorn. Oh, mine's missing it. If this is resonating, please give me a like. And if you like what you see, please subscribe. Help me grow my little baby channel into a fully grown channel, please. Capricorn. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. 2 of Cups. I don't like this 2 of Cups. I don't like this 2 of Cups because this gentleman is a skeleton. What can he offer? He's a skeleton. He don't have a heart. 8 of Wands. Oh. Let's see. That may just be things happening quickly. Ooh. I'm gonna take them both. Death. And wow, and the 10 of Swords. This feels like someone here is getting a reality check. There are some things. You see how this lady is chopping down all those wands. Wands are inspiration. And yes, I know it's supposed to be all communication and blah, blah, blah. Y'all know I ain't a card reader. But this death here, you see how they're like rejecting this little baby, right? And it's like someone here is, they're rejecting childish ideas. They're rejecting something that they may thought was gonna give them happiness here, because this death is pregnant with another child, and so that may be taking on another project. That may be realizing that, success is not where you are standing right now. It may be realizing that it could be about a job. It doesn't have to be about love, but this is the Two of Cups. That, where you are right now is currently stagnating your growth, currently stagnating emotionally, physically, spiritually. It may be desolate. You see, it's like they're in industrial waste. So someone here is getting rid of childish inspirations or inspirations that they realize now they cannot achieve. It was like somebody may have, wow, this is giving piggybacking off of the King of Wands. Somebody here is giving me King of Wands energy, where they like, doesn't he look like he ready to tell her anything? You see how he got her up against the wall. She can't back away, right? And how he got her other arm cut off. You see how he got her like trapped. Is she going to have to stand up and really say, hey, listen, let me go, let me by, in order for this, whoever this, person is that's dead, in order for them to get them by? This could also be some witchcraft in the midst of this to keep somebody stagnated. But that's the most of the energy that I feel here is, wow, I just saw the Eight of Cups too. Again, I can't. So somebody here is letting go of old ideas, old situations, and they may be communicating this to other people. There may be people that if you're trying to break up with somebody, they may make it hard for you to leave. Hell, there's some jobs that may make it hard for you to leave. They may want you to sign contracts, non-competition, whatever, blah, blah, blah. So, cuidado, be careful. Because there's something not right about this, especially if it's a new job. Because like I said, he's giving King of Wands energy where if he tells you it's raining, you better look out your window. Let's move on to Aquarius. 4737. 4737. I hope y'all are keeping toasted warm, because it is brutally cold. I knew eventually that was going to have to come out. The Eight of Cups, the Ten of Wands. Somebody here is realizing, oh no. Somebody here may be giving up on love. Somebody here may be focusing on money rather than love, because they like, you know what, I'm sick of this shit. The Moon. Somebody may feel like if they show their emotion or if they care too much for somebody, you see how that Moon, the emotion, is like making them act like puppets. Somebody may feel like, oh, when I care for somebody, it's out of my control. Snuggling with the kitty. That's what I'm going to do when I'm done reading. I'm going to snuggle with my little kitty cat, my little fur baby. And I'm just going to watch a movie and just relax. Relax. Being out in that cold is exhausting. You get tired after standing in the cold, standing in line, fighting with the ice and the wind and the rain. What? Well, it wasn't raining, but it was very, very windy and very, very cold. Can I get one more card, please? Like I said, I feel like it's going to be time to change the deck soon. Ooh, the Lovers. We got two major arcana here. Somebody is blaming love for the bad luck that they have had in love. Maybe they care too much. Somebody here may be trying to just gain control of their emotions. See how the Star, they're pouring all the water out. Pouring all the water out. It is hard work. I'm like, I don't have a car either, so it's not like when I'm traveling, to go to the store. It's not like I have a car where I'm blasting the heat. You get on the train, you at the mercy of the MTA. Oh. We're gonna start Pisces, but Ace of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles. Oh. Oh, she passed 8 years ago. Lo siento, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for your loss. Okay, the spirit plate. Oh, I remember we talked about that. Love Whale. I remember we talked about the spirit plate. I'm sure that's gonna make her very happy. 7. Why do I feel like I really didn't finish Aquarius? All right, Pisces. We're gonna move on to Pisces, but Aquarius, get control of your emotions, because your emotions are not the reason why somebody hurt you. But somebody here, it feels like they're just giving up on love. Even see the snake? This is the Lover's card. You see the snake right there biting him? Love didn't mess you up. The person you chose did. I need one more. So we have the Ace of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles. Did I get a time for Pisces? I did not. Pisces, 5142. 5142. I need one more card. Because that Queen of Pentacles fell on the floor. So we got the Ace of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. Oh! Ace of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. And the Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So someone here is of two minds. Possibly of how to create stability here. Or there may have been an influx of money, and someone here is trying to decide what they want to spend their money on in order to free up the burden, right? So someone here may be examining their finances, maybe examining how much money they're getting from a job. There's many signs that are going to go through a job change during this year. I could feel that coming. Someone here it's something about child support here. I don't know what that's about. Maybe somebody trying to cut child support, or maybe if they get back. But again, somebody's of two minds here. So someone is trying to make some decisions. They're weighing the pros and the cons. Someone here may be even going back to something they don't like, but it's because they need the money. It's because they need the money. Let's get advice. 5345. All right. We're going to change decks. We're going to get a little bitty baby black deck. The Black Tarot. No? No. Let's get Lepus. Okay. All right. We'll get Lepus. Oh. All right. Gonna get the advice. How long do you leave your spirit plates out? I hope you don't leave it for days and days. When I do mine, I normally leave them for a day. And then, I get rid of it when I do mine. Oh, the Emperor. I love it. Finally, we got an Emperor here. Somebody here is taking charge of a situation. Somebody here is taking charge They getting ready to fight for what it is that they want. There's also decisions being made. Oof. Oof. This is the second Three of Swords. Remember we saw the Three of Swords with Aries, right? Second Three of Swords. Someone here is making decisions. You see how there's 3 wands there, but they're only holding on to one. So someone here is making decisions. Now it could be based on heartbreak. It could be based on something that's being offered. Oh, you taking it to the woods. Okay. I don't have woods by me. I just leave the plate, in a place in my apartment. Let me have more advice for the collective. I feel like for many of you, there's something bigger and better coming. Since you want to give it to me, I'm going to take it. Nine of Wands. Again, we see the Nine of Wands. Again, we started with Aries with the Nine of Wands. Someone here is tired of fighting for something they're not getting. There's blood on that sword, right? There's blood on that sword. So somebody here is finally putting up a wall against, they're done fighting for something they're never going to be able to achieve. Nine of Pentacles. The Chariot. Again, the Chariot. We saw that already. Ten of Wands. We saw this already. Repeating messages are very important. This is the end of a chapter here. Because remember, I kept on talking about the Chariot, the rusty Chariot. And now what do we have? The Emperor's in that Chariot. So now we got 2 Emperors on the table. The Emperor's in that Chariot. Just making that decision. Making that decision. Victory. And the Magician. Stop playing with me. That's the second time we're seeing the Magician too. A lot of repeating messages here. Somebody's getting single and willing to mingle. Why? Because they keep on investing in something and they don't see an investment. They don't see a return. So someone here is tired of investing in something. The something may be horizontal mumbo. Oh, what is this? We're going to see what that... Page of Wands. Listen to Contessa when she talked. The Star. The second time we're seeing the Star too, remember? So there's a lot of repeating messages here. Someone here is tired of investing in a situation that could be heavily, if it's a relationship, it could be heavily horizontal mambo related. Somebody that only come around for horizontal mambo. Somebody who is only good for horizontal mambo because they don't have a damn other thing to offer anybody because they hollow shell of a human being. Let me have one more. And so somebody here is like Queen of Wands. Somebody here is ready to Queen of Swords. I can't make this up. Someone here is ready to move forward. And it's like all these wands are inspiring them to give them the courage to move forward, to give them the sense of adventure, right? The sense of adventure. I don't care what I got to leave behind. I am a unicorn and I'm going to get what I deserve, even if it's elsewhere. I'm going to climb. You see that mountain? I'm going to climb that mountain. If what I need is on the top of that mountain, then guess what? I'm going to go get it. Somebody here is not afraid of being single. And there's somebody here who's pretending that there's someone here that's pretending that they don't miss you, that they don't love you, that they don't care that you're walking away. Someone here is tired of throwing good money out after bad, tired of, investing, and not getting anything really in return. Except maybe a good time and some promises. Yeah, I do remember hearing that you could put it outside and feed the animals. I don't know if I want. Have y'all ever seen the raccoons in New York, especially in the Bronx? They look like um, they look like dogs. Everything in New York is big. I don't know why. The rats are big. The freaking raccoons are huge. They're not. I remember being a little kid and like seeing raccoons on TV and like, oh, they look so small and so cute. They not that small. They not that cute. A raccoon will come after your ass. You better be ready to run, and they gonna chase you. You better not have any food. Or maybe you should have some food so you could throw it. They'll stop to get it. All right. If you guys have any questions, let me know. If you put it in the comments, I'll try to answer a few questions before I leave. Are they? They're big there too? Yeah, I gotta admit, and the noise they make, yo, I used to have a whole family. Rodents of the unusual size. That is right. I used to have a family. I don't know where they lived, honestly. But I know that the garbage was out in front of one of my apartments, right? The garbage was out, and I was on the first floor. And yo, you could hear them at night. And they would get mad and talk to each other and fight. Yeah. At first, I thought it was like, what kind of cat is that? It's not a cat. Yo, they're territorial. They're very mean to one another. Movies when I was a kid made me think, oh, raccoons are so sweet. They're so nice. Blah blah blah. That is all a lie. It is all a lie. It was like two big ones. So that must have been the mommy and the daddy. And then there were like three small ones. And the daddy used to get into it with the little ones, man, all night long. I'm like, damn, put some covers on the garbage or something. Okay, messages about the direction I should take at work. Oh, wasn't we just talking about that in the reading? Look out for the offers that you get and all that. Wasn't we just talking about that? We should do have hood raccoons. Man, don't mess with them and their food. With them and their garbage. All right, Amanda. Let's see, what direction? What direction should Amanda take with work? You should go in a direction that you haven't gone in before. But the thing is, I think that you already know the kind of direction that you should go. The Queen of Swords. That is hilarious. Yo. You should definitely go in a direction that you haven't gone before. But there's a need to be careful here with that devil. And that's not Tim Curry, okay? There may be a temptation here. I'm not reading the cards. This is kind of all channeling. There may be a temptation here for you to only concern yourself with money. And Spirit is saying that's not a good idea. Money is a concern, yes. Ooh, sippy, some water. Money is a concern, yes. But don't let that be your only concern. If you're thinking about changing jobs, you may get an offer from the job that you are currently at. They may counter. Ooh, that's a lot. They may counter. No? Okay. Wow. You can see it right there. Hydration reminder. You see it right here? Amanda? Thank you. Inappropriate. I'm just gonna call you inappropriate. Love Will Amanda. Where it's like, so I don't know if it's the new job or the old job, but there's someone here in a position of power. There's something here about intimidation. Is this making sense? They're, how do you say it? They're gonna try to not piecemeal you. They're gonna try to like breadcrumb you in some way. Wow, we got major arcanas here. The Hierophant, the Temperance, the Wheel of Fortune, the World, the Lovers. So be careful. I do think that the breadcrumbing, it may be from both. That's one of the reasons why you have to be careful where you're going. Like, don't let the devil fool you. Because we got all these major arcana here. I do believe that you're going to have something new coming. You just have to make sure that you make the right choice here with this Ace of Swords. It has to be a position where there's growth. You see all the green on the vines and all that. Look out for this King of Wands. Like I said, they will, if it's raining, look out your window, because they will tell you anything to get what they want. Okay? And then if you have to sign, if you can sign a contract, make sure you read everything before you sign it. And don't choose anything just based on money, because they may give you an offer of money, but you may go and it may not be the right place for you. And this has nothing to do with me having a poverty mindset or whatever. This is just strictly one. I'm not telling you not to go after money. What I'm saying is don't let that be the only deciding factor. Okay? Okay. 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 Well, I would start looking, because I do think that you have more more appropriate offers coming in, because it's kind of time for you to go. Like all these major arcana here, they're kind of showing you that it's really time for you to move. And if you don't move when it's time for you to move, the universe just kind of picks you up and plops you down, right? Because it's time for you to move. So definitely start looking. I don't think if you're on medical leave that they can force you back. I would see an employment lawyer or somebody in reference to that. I'm going to take this. You have something better coming along. There is somebody watching you, though. This, I don't know why this is asking me if you ever sent yourself things from home. With communication, like, oh, let me send my W-2 or whatever to my personal email. But this somebody may be watching you through communication. I do think this is related to the job, though. We got the five. This is you saying bye bye, bye bye, to the old job, when we got the 10 of cups, right? What is that? That's a genie in a bottle granting wishes. But then we have somebody here with this 10 of pentacles, which is like real happiness, real joy, abundance, blah, blah, blah. And then we have this person here listening, playing with the little voodoo doll, right? Oh, yep. Like I said, they tried to offer you something. They would offer you something, but I think that was just to get you to come back. You should definitely start looking for something else. So you should try to move in a direction that you have never been in before. That may also mean that you should try. Oh, and there's the magician. Stop playing with me. You should try to move into something like there's a skill set that you have not taken advantage of yet. You may not even think it's a skill. But there's a skill set you have not taken advantage yet. And that skill will be able to provide for you. Like if you could sew, try, starting making clothes or making wallets or something like that. Or you understand what I'm saying? Like you never thought about being a seamstress or making anything, sewing for a living, but you do know how to do it. Like stuff like that, something like that. Strength. You got to hold on to your faith, okay? Because it may take a while for you to get back on stable footing where you really feel truly comfortable. So just be careful of that. Fives are temporary in tarot. So the struggle is only temporary. Okay? Okay, I like that. I like that. You should definitely do it. Do it. Do it. Do it now. Do it. Does anybody else have any questions? Aries. Oh, 14 people here. Can you guys give me a like, please? And help my algorithm? Thank you. If you have a question, please put it in the comments. And I will do my best to answer your question. If not, I'm gonna end the live. You're welcome, Amanda. Thank you for being here. Anybody else have a question? Anybody else have a question? I can't sing. I don't know why I do that sometimes. I started doing that when I started reading. It took me a long time to accept that I could read and see things and hear things. I used to think it was my imagination. I used to think I was just imagining shit. And then one of the things I used to also do when I first started reading was I would snap. I don't know why, but it would help me to find the door that I'm looking for. Oh, thank you. Inappropriate artist. We just gonna call you artist. And it took me a long time to read. To years and years, I was just reading people for free, hours long readings and all that, and I would just read people for free. And I don't need to read the cards. I don't need your name. I don't need anything. So I would just talk to people. I don't know who this is for. I would just talk to people. I would talk to them on the phone, or I would talk to them in person. Most of the time I would be on the phone, and they start telling me, about a situation, and I'd be like, don't do that. And I would be able to tell them why, and I'll be able to tell them what would happen, and I'd be able to. And some people are very resistant to the truth, because I gotta tell the truth and shame the devil. That's why I have this gift, right? I'm just the messenger. And so one time I was on the phone with this girl who was a friend of a friend of mine, and you know, she was seeing two different guys. I was like, I see two different men, and you know, I don't even think you're trying to make a decision between two of them. But one of them is I said one of them they just trying to date, you know, like they're not trying to be really something serious. And I read her, and I told her all these things that were going on, and she's like, no, 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 you're wrong, blah, 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 blah. And I can tell. There was one time I was reading somebody, and I said something, and in her mind, I heard her say, this bitch is crazy. I'm not doing that. And and what happened? Oh, did you do it? Yeah, you did. So listen to Contessa when she talk, okay? Because she was somebody that came back to me. I told her she was gonna meet a her new love interest in a parking lot, and because she was kind of bougie, you know, and she was like, in her head, when I told her parking lot, she was like, this bitch is crazy. I'm not doing that. And then what happened? Oh, she went to go buy a new car. Who did she meet? Oh, the guy that was selling her the car became her boyfriend, and she met him where? In the parking lot of the car lot. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. But anyway, so my girlfriend called me when I read the girl, and she was like, no, 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 you're wrong, blah, blah, blah. And I told her, maybe I should not have shared it, but I was like, listen, I don't think she enjoyed the reading. I told her this, I told her that, and you know, she's telling me I don't know what I'm talking about and whatever. And she was like, you literally told her everything that was going on. And so I learned that Al Pacino, who's Al Pacino? Well, are we talking about Al Pacino? What happened? What did I miss in the comments that we talking about Al Pacino? What did I miss? We got 22 people. Anybody have a question? We got 22 people here. Can you please give me a like and help my algorithm, please? So I can grow my little baby channel into a fully grown channel. I don't know who this victory is for. Who is this victory for? I don't know. Why are we talking about Al Pacino? What happened with Al Pacino? Anybody? Oh, he sure did. Al Pacino played the devil in that movie. So we have the Six of Wands, which is victory, the King of Swords, Five of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, the Four of Cups, and the Nine of Cups. Someone here is not satisfied with where they are. They're moving in a new direction. Yes, with Keanu Reeves. Yeah, Keanu Reeves, that's absolutely right. Somebody here is not satisfied with what they have. They're moving on in a new direction. But the thing is, like, somebody just recently got whatever it is that they wanted to get, and now it's not good enough. Yep, devil's advocate. Thank you, Amanda. You are absolutely right, devil's advocate. Somebody here is moving in a new direction. Just be careful. Because if you look at this fool looks like he's under a spell, right? You see how he's turned his back on the sun. He's turned his back on his happiness. I'm saying he because it's a fool on the card. And his focus is purely on the transformation. We see the butterflies. So he's so focused on the transformation that he's blinded. And he's walking off this cliff. So be careful. Hi. Anybody have a question? So I don't know who that was for. Good luck with that. Devil's Advocate, yes, with Keanu Reeves. Hi, Belinda. We're going to, okay, Halo. Halo, divine, godly. Is that whole mate? Is that what that says? La Perla. Anybody have a question? Anybody have a question? If you can put it in the comments. Otherwise, I'm going to go snuggle with my little kitty cat. With my little fur baby. And finish my laundry. Listen, y'all make sure you are supplied up. If you are someplace that you're going to deal with the snow and the cold, make sure you got your supplies. Make sure you got batteries, a flashlight. If you could get a candle or two, just in case the lights go out, just in case you don't have any electricity. Thank you. You stay warm too. Will my twin flame be able to get what? Will my twin flame be able to get me back? How do you know it's your twin flame? Palmyra, how do you know it's your twin flame? I guess Palmyra left. All right, guys. I'm going to pack it up. Again, make sure you stay. Oh, okay. Well, because I asked you and you didn't reply, so I thought you were gone. If he's your 20, we'll come back to you. A twin flame is a very, very difficult cycle. So be prepared. If he's your twin, he'll be back. In fact, if he's your soulmate, he'll be back. Should I reach out for help? Siren 7? Is that right? Siren 7? Is that... Are you still here? Siren 7? Because we went from 22 people to 13. So I don't know who left. Should you reach out for help? Thank you, appropriate or inappropriate. I keep only picking up part of your name, and I'm gonna call you artist. That's what I'm gonna call you, artist. Hopefully I can remember that from now on. Thank you for being here. Twin flames are normally third parties. That's because you have a runner and a chaser. If you want to know how to stop getting them from running, you have to stop chasing. Twins always have a runner and a chaser. Twins also always have someone who realizes that this is more than what it is. So there's two of you that are talking about being on a twin flame journey. So this is for both of you. When you're doing a twin flame, exactly, you have to focus on yourself, okay? There has to be this acceptance that this person is their own person, and they're going to do whatever the hell it is that they want to do. Okay? Now, when you begin to focus on yourself, I know that's easier said than done, but when you focus on yourself, they feel that shift. Everything around us is energy, right? Everything is connected. That's why you see so many of the readings connect to one another, right? Everything is energy. And so focus on yourself and they will feel that shift. And when they shift, you'll feel it too. See, the thing is about a twin flame energy is it goes in cycles. There's cycles. Yeah, they will always come back because they are compelled to. Because you're a twin. But they are not easy. The thing is, with a twin flame, the goal is not necessarily for you to be together. There's not going to be anyone who triggers you the way a twin is going to trigger you. There's this sense of going in circles, right? But as you go in circles, you get higher and higher, right? Because that's what you're going to do as a twin flame. You're going to go. Just go like this, go like this, go like this, right? You're going to have, well, it's going to be my suggestion. You don't have to do anything. But my suggestion is take small victories, because the whole point of the triggering is not for you to be together or for you to even conform. Because if you're on a twin flame journey, this is going to change you. And the things that you settled for previously, you will not settle for with them. You will be a completely different person and you will not even understand why. But these triggers are to help you grow. And by the time you're done with all the cycles, all the it's a tornado, right? But it's growing higher and higher. That by the time you're done, you're going to be a completely different person than you were when you started. Exactly. It's just to learn, but no one is going to trigger you. And trust me, you trigger the shit out of them too. No one's going to trigger you the way a twin flame triggers you. Let me tell you something about black magic, witchcraft, spells, and blah, blah, blah. First of all, you cannot create love from nothing. I'm going to say that again for the people in the back. You cannot create love from nothing. Not only that, but no one can take from you what is yours by divine right. It's yours. They can't take it. They may be able to slow it down, but they can't take it. That's also something that I notice is rampant in the world right now, is everybody using black magic to keep their partner where they are. They're going to suffer for that. Trust me, they're going to suffer for that. But you need to keep faith. Exactly. It can't stop somebody from coming back to you because no one can take what is yours, especially not if it's your twin. Especially not if it's your twin. You feel them, they feel you. You connect thoughts together. Y'all think about each other at the same time. Y'all have the same thoughts at the same time. You can smell them. Right? Am I making this up? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? This is for both of you. No one can take what is yours. I would suggest that you have the faith to get it. This is not an easy journey. Okay? It's not. It's not an easy journey. And just when you think the journey's over, something else happened. And you back on the ride. You back on the ride. You back on the ride. But you got to have faith, man. See, oh, wow. I shuffled and the Ten of Wands stayed there. So we have someone reaching success with the Six of Wands. We have the Three of Pentacles. Somebody got somebody to build with them. This is your story right here. Seven of Swords. Somebody told lies. Somebody did witchcraft. Somebody told lies to get somebody to be with them, to get somebody to build with them. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Yeah, I had a twin flame. I have a twin flame. I've been going through this for 7 years. 7 years. And so I know the pattern intimately. But this is your story right here. The exposure is there. Somebody's being exposed. You see how they're gonna set something in motion with something that they say. And it's gonna set off the circle again. There's something here that they thought they got away with, but it's gonna be exposed. So whose time, Palmyra? Whose time are you talking about? Exactly, telepathy. Mm-hmm. He ain't trapped. He's not really trapped by magic. He's trapped because he wants to be trapped. But that's because he's a twin and he don't know what the fuck he's doing. That's why. I don't know what you mean by trying to take your inheritance. Are we talking about your twin flame? What are we talking about? It's not for me to say that if this is your twin flame or not. B, Bake, you might actually have a twin flame. But Palmyra, I don't know if you have a twin. Bake, I can feel pretty strongly that you do have a twin. Palmyra, I don't know if that's a twin or if that is a karmic. I really think that's a karmic and not a twin. But it's not me to say. If you feel like it's a twin, you know better than me. All right. If no one has any questions, I'm going to sign off. But thank you for coming by. Thank you for spending time with me. What did you ask? Because I called you. Siren 7. But that was quite a while ago. I think you can try to rewind. I just gave you all this information on twin flames. What was your question? Wait, I answered the question for someone who is asking if they should reach out for help, right? Reach out for help to who? Are you considering hurting yourself? Help like in that way? I'm talking to you, Siren 7. No. Did you give your money to somebody? Did you loan money to somebody and they didn't give it back? You need to relax, Siren, because I could feel the panic in you. You're going through a tower moment, yes. Did you put yourself in a situation trying to help somebody else? First of all, stop helping people when you need to help yourself. Okay? You cannot dig somebody else out of a hole by digging yourself into one. Okay? That's one. But two, this person that you're trying to help is not a real friend to you. I don't even think the stories they're telling you are real. Okay? They're telling you some horse died, cow fat story so that they could try to run off with your money. I don't think this person is even a real friend to you. What was that? I don't think this person is a real friend to you. But your question is, your question is, whoever you gave your money to, like this is you. This is you with your money. This is the person getting you to give them money. And then here it is. This is the Queen of Wands. She's full of shit. Okay? The chariot is surrounded by armor. You need to start using your head. There's going to be family members that judge you, but if you don't have another way out and asking friends and family for help, you know exactly who I'm talking about. You know who I'm talking about. But your family is going to judge you. Friends are going to judge you. And I think that your reluctance is you don't want to hear what they got to say. You just want them to give you money that you need. And you don't want to hear them try to help you. But the advice they're giving you is trying to help you because this person is playing the shit out of you. So that's your answer, Siren 7. Bake, Leah, with no contact. If you can talk to your twin, why are you coming to me asking questions? Sorry, I'm shaking the thing. Why are you asking me to know if Leah is your twin and you can talk to her telepathically? It's not cut off. It's not cut off. If she is your twin, there's nothing that's cut off. No, it's not. You're the one that's not listening. Because you're wrapped up in your feelings right now. And when you're wrapped up in your feelings, it's very hard to hear. It's hard to connect. It's hard to connect to source. It's hard to connect. That's why you come into somebody from an outside source in order to get, confirmation, right? What you have to do is quiet your mind, quiet the fear. And it'll come right back. It doesn't matter if you're in communication right now or not. So you don't need me to read you. You need to relax your mind. You need to quell the fear. You don't need me to read you. Exactly. The Six of Swords, the Nine of Cups. Is one more? One more. The Ace of Pentacles. She coming back, you just need to relax. She's coming back, you need to relax. That's my genie in a bottle. She's coming back, you need to relax. All right. If you guys can please give me a like. If you like what you see, you like what you hear, that'll help my channel immensely. The algorithm help me grow my little baby channel into a fully grown channel, please. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Did Lee receive my information? Did Lee receive my invitation? Actually, what you want to know is he going to accept your invitation? What is this undercurrent that I feel, Lila? He received the invitation, yes. What is this undercurrent that I feel like you using the invitation to get him to talk to you, or she? I don't know who Lee is. Um, or to get an opportunity to do something, or what is this about? Listen, if you think I was talking to you, then it's for you. If you took that message and thought it was for you, then it's for you. You know if it's going to resonate or not. This is for Lila. Lila, what's this undercurrent that I feel? What's this undercurrent that I feel? Because there's something going on where, like, if you thought it was for you, then it's for you. Like, I could sit here and I could read for 100 other people. It does not mean just because you're in this audience, just because I'm reading for someone else doesn't mean that it's not going to resonate for you. Like, you know if it was for you or not. You don't have to ask. If it resonated, then it's for you. He was my neighbor, but he moved out and his letter came to me. So you mistakenly got a letter that belonged to him. And you're telling him, hey, I got your letter. You should come and get it. Is that right? Okay. Because that's what it is. It's like, it's almost like this letter came to you to give you an opportunity to see him again. Right? Is that it? I need a reply, Lila. If he moved to another country, then I don't think he's going to come get the letter. There were decisions made here. Unfortunately, I feel like I'm gonna suggest that you not romanticize him moving to another country as you all being two star-crossed lovers and he was in love with me and we were gonna get married and all. Don't do that to yourself, okay? Because there were decisions made. He moved out of the country. I don't think he's going to accept your invitation. Maybe if you want to mail his mail to him, then that would be nice. But I think that if you two were intimate, that you should take it as what it was. It was a moment in time, okay? Because you have other things coming to you. You want this Ace of Cups, right? I will say this. If it was short-lived, or even if it was only for one night, it does not mean that you were not special. But he's not taking you up on that invitation. And you have other things that are coming into play. So I would suggest that you stop reaching out, because I don't think he's going to reply. But within a few months, you'll be meeting someone else anyway. I know that's not what you want to hear, but I got to tell the truth and shame the devil. Two of Cups. You have someone new coming. I know you don't want to. I know you want the person that you are pining over right now. But there is somebody new coming. So that's my reading for you, Lila. I know it's not what you want to hear, but I'm going to tell the truth and shame the devil all day, every day. Any other questions? You're welcome. Renell, are you still here? Renell Height? You're welcome. I don't know if you're still here. On some breadcrumbing behavior. That's because she's seeing somebody else. And I think you already know it. Are you still here? Are you still here? Reno, are you still here? Want to know why your girlfriend is breadcrumbing you? Renell, are you still here? Wanting to know why your girlfriend is breadcrumbing you? Look at the cards that I'm pulling, man. I think Renell is gone. Your name is Rezia Begum Merched. Hi. What is Merched? I don't need that. I'm already connecting with you. I don't need that. But thank you. But I don't need your sign. I don't need anything. He's in two minds about you. Why? He is he's thinking he might be able to find better. He's in two minds about you because he's thinking that he might be able to find someone better than you. Wow. The Hermit. You may not be as exciting as he likes, the Six of Wands, the Four of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles, but he likes your stability. I think that he may be a little delusional about about you not being on his level. He does think that he's above you. I don't know if it's because of your looks or because of your personality. There's something here about maybe you being a homebody, like maybe you like to stay home, or maybe he likes to stay home and you like to go out and party. But there's victory here. Six of Wands and the Four of Wands. So he does like the stability that you offer him. I think that you ground him in some way. And he may not even understand that you ground. I hope you're still here, Resia. He may not even understand what it is that he likes about you, but it's kind of like you ground him in some way. And so He may look for something better, but he ain't gonna find it. It's something about you not being exciting enough, or you not looking, looking to have the adrenaline rush, or not looking to party or something like that. You know, Four of Wands is stability. And so with the Queen of Pentacles and the Four of Wands, because we have the Six of Wands there as well. Six of Wands is a victory. You get a victory because even if he tries to walk away from you, he's going to be so unstable that he's going to have to come back. But he's not going to be able to find anything better than you. I'm telling you that right now. Four of Wands does not mean marriage in this case. That man literally thinks that he's better than you. Like, so I'm not gonna say that you two are getting married right now. He sees you as stability. Okay? Listen to Contessa when she talks. I just said no. I literally just said no. Maybe there's a delay in the chat, but I literally just said no. I just told you no, he doesn't want to marry you. Like, I literally just said it. Are there any other questions? Did anybody have? We have 15 people in the room. Can you guys give me a like, please, so I can grow my baby channel into a fully grown channel, please? Any other questions? Any other questions? Anybody? I hope you're ready to hear the truth, because I'm going to tell the truth and shame the devil all day, every day. Your relationship. Geminis. What do you want to know about your relationship? Oh, your relationships. So you have more than one. Are you looking to make a choice? I don't know what that means. Oh, yes. Okay. Well, I hope that you're not going to pick somebody just because of horizontal mambo. Because it does feel like you like somebody more. It feels like you like somebody more than you like one over the other. But it feels like the one that you like more doesn't like you as much as you like them, but the one you don't like as much likes you more than the other one does. Yes? Do you understand what I'm saying? Okay. Oh, you're not gonna like what I say. You should choose the one that likes you more. Wow. We have Death and the Wheel of Fortune. Do you know what this is telling me? And the Hierophant. This is telling me the more that you focus on the one that likes you more, the more that you're going to see them change. You're going to be an influence on that person, the one who likes you more. Because the other one is giving me like Playboy kind of energy, Playboy, Playgirl kind of energy. Like, they may even be really good with the horizontal mambo, but that's kind of all they have. So you may have more, and it's gonna turn out that you like the one that likes you more once you focus on them. Is that making sense? But not only that, like there's so much more. We have 2 major arcana here. There's so much more that this person can give you than other than horizontal mambo. Like, but you're gonna see a transformation in the one, like, because I kind of feel the one that likes you more is like kind of nerdy. In a way, I wish I could get some feedback off of what I'm saying. I feel the one that likes you more is like a little nerdy, in a way. I don't know how to say it other than nerdy. They not as cool, or they not as sexy. They not as, whatever. But they have a lot more that they can offer you. And the other person is like, once you're not shiny anymore, once you're not new anymore, he's just gonna move on anyway. But the one that likes you, the one that's kind of nerdy, you're gonna see a transformation in him because you're going to be an influence on him. So he's gonna rise to your level. Entiende? Understand what I'm saying? He's gonna rise to your level. You're gonna influence him. Get it? That's the answer to your question. Like, you already know what you should do. You just needed someone outside of you to confirm what you were feeling. Anybody else have any questions? If you could please like and subscribe, help me grow my little baby channel into a fully grown channel, please. Anybody have questions? Are we done with the questions? I'm gonna sign off if we're all done with the questions. Focus on him and you'll see the transformation. If Gemini is still here. Focus on him, you'll see the transformation. Anybody else have a question? No? No questions? All right. I'm going to sign off, guys. Thank you for being here. I hope I was helpful to you. Please like and subscribe. Help me grow my little baby channel into a fully grown channel, please. And thank you all for being here. Until next time. Stay warm, guys. If you're anywhere where we're coming with this coming storm, stay warm.